Hi everyone, it's Ashley. Thank you so much for clicking on my video today. So I have quite a few things that I need to get done. I wanted to give my daughter her occasion bin for Halloween on October 1st, and I did not quite make it. So I needed to come in really quickly today and get some things done for that. And then while I was here, I figured I'd get a few other things done. So let's go ahead and just jump right in so I can cross some things off of my checklist. First of all, I'm bringing in just a little shirt here that I got from Target. It is for my daughter. It just says, "Hey boo." She will be wearing this to school. I just thought it was so cute, but I can just make it just a little bit cuter. So I'm just very quickly gonna bring in just a piece of parchment paper, just because that design already has some printing on it. I don't wanna apply my heat directly to it. So just go ahead and flatten this out. We'll get it all straight. That will help with our placement. And then also get any moisture out of the shirt. So just a few seconds there is just fine. And as you can see, look at that orange. It looks really discolored. I don't know if you guys can quite tell, but it got quite a bit darker. Sometimes when you work with darker colors, I notice they do that, but no issues. Once it cools down and it sits for a minute, it will go back to its original color. So this is the only design that I weeded without you guys. I'm sorry, I thought that I had an issue. I thought that I cut it the wrong way and it ended up being fine, but I was like, well, I need to double check it just to make sure before I get on here and try to show you guys something, right? So I just cut out this sweet little ghost. It's just a little girly ghost. And then I also had the tiniest little piece of scrap glitter iron-on, and I just cut her a little bow. So I know what size I wanted it. I wasn't quite sure where I was going to place my little ghost. I kind of really like her interacting with the text there. Normally, I wouldn't really put it over text that's already there, but I don't know, I just think it's really cute. So I'm gonna go with that. Now this is just a premium vinyl, nothing fancy. I'm just going to press that. I'm gonna put my wax paper back on because I don't want my heat directly on what's already printed there. And I'm going to press this for about, I would say 20 seconds or so. So until this gets down to 10, because I am gonna go back in and press on my bow. So because I am gonna hit it with more heat when I put my bow on, I don't wanna give it too much, just enough to get it down. And then just bringing in my sweet little bow here, I will just place that right where I want it. And as you can tell in the design there, in design space, I just went in really quickly and I just sliced that bow out of the ghost. I could lay the bow right down on the shirt and not have to put it over my ghost design. So if you guys need any help with that, just let me know. I can definitely walk you through it. But I just prefer to kind of put my iron-on the shirt itself instead of on another piece of the design. So that's just my personal preference. Now you can really see that discoloring. Let's take our mat here out because I want this to cool down and that will keep a lot of the heat in. Look how dark the square gets, right? Where it's warmed up. I always think that's funny. But anywho, I will just turn this over, draw out some of that heat. And I know just from working on it, this glitter iron-on, it really does like more of a cool peel. It's really worth it just to give it a couple more seconds there. Then bringing back in my mat really quickly, I'm just gonna lay this face down and I'm gonna do the full 30 seconds on the back. And this is just something that I like to do. Honestly, I rarely check my heat guide anymore. I just kind of wing it. If it's a material that I haven't worked with before, sometimes I'll check it, but oh my goodness, look at that. That came out so cute. I love it. Like I said, you can still see the little square here. I'll show you guys when I put it in my occasion bin. You won't be able to tell that that square is there at all. So do not worry about that. So that is our first little craft done. How cute. So next, let's move on to a shirt for me. And then we can turn off our heat prep and we'll start with vinyl. Bringing in a shirt for myself. I figure, what the heck, since we're here, right? And I already have all of my stuff out and I'm already creating a shirt. Why not make one for myself? Any excuse I have to make a shirt for myself, specifically one like holiday related, I am gonna take it every time. I got that lint rolled. Let's go ahead and set this to the side for just a second because I forgot that I did not weed the rest of my designs. So let's do that together first before, let's move this over a little bit. We have to do that before we can lay it down. Oh my goodness, I dropped my daughter off at preschool today and I knew that as soon as I came home, I knew I needed to come in and kind of work on some last minute things and get this out. But let me tell you, I don't know, I just kind of work better under pressure. I am the kind of person, I love to wait to the last minute. I don't know, once the heat is on and I know that I have to like get it done and figure it out, that is absolutely my time to shine. I sat down, I had an idea of most of the things that I wanted to get done today, but for the things that I weren't quite sure about, it was nice because I just kind of found a few designs that I fell in love with really quickly, which is always nice. And then from there, I had the perfect blanks for them. So as soon as I saw this design in Design Space, I knew that I had to make myself a shirt. My daughter is obviously going to dress up. I'm not really one to dress up. And this is really her first Halloween where I feel like she's going to enjoy it. So I thought I had to make myself a little shirt in, how cute is that? Hollow Queen. Oh my goodness. I honestly just want to kind of like leave it there for the rest of my video, but just think how much cuter it will be on my shirt, right? Because let me tell you, I am loving that. It is so cute. And I just cut that out of that same white glitter iron-on. And then I used a pink holographic iron-on, and it just has a little crown and just a couple little stars. And I just cut those out of like a pink holographic that I've had. And if you watch my video on the gift bag, this is actually the color I was going to use on the gift bag, and I decided not to. It's actually really pretty. So let's move these out of the way. Okay, and this is a V-neck shirt. It's just from Target, but it is a V-neck, so I know that I'm gonna kind of focus my design right in the middle of that V. Let's go ahead and bring in our heat press first, and we will just get this nice and ironed out and also remove any of that moisture. Now I have one of the smaller heat press mats. So my design is going to be longer than my mat as well as my heat press, right? So I'm going to have to press this in sections, which is not a problem. It's really not any different than it really normally is. So I'm just going to kind of shift that heat mat to the left, keeping this in the center, right? I still want my shirt to kind of be in the center there. And then I'm just gonna take my time and just kind of get this nice and straightened out. All right, so something like that. And since I'm just kind of working up here more towards the top, I'm just gonna kind of make sure that this straightened out. And then bringing in my design, it's cut pretty close, but let's just make sure we take this in so we can get this nice and centered. Because I feel like because it is a V-neck and it is text, it'll be kind of obvious if it's a little off. So I want to be really careful with my placement here, right? So I know that I made this design 12 inches long. So bringing in my ruler, I should be able to look just about 6 inches is here. Oh yeah, so 6 inches, I'm gonna say is just about at the start of this Q here. So I'm gonna try to line that up with my V, remembering that I also have the crown and the little sparkles. So I don't want that too close to the V, but I'm thinking somewhere right about here. Let's see how that looks. Okay, so that placement wise looks pretty good to me. And then I'm just gonna double check kind of where my sparkles and my crown are gonna go. In the top, it's gonna go like that. Okay guys, so that looks good to me. So I'm just gonna bring in my heat press, and you see I just have like, it's my heat mat's to right about here, but I'm not even gonna worry about it, right? Like this is how big my heat press is. So I'm going to simply press from here to here. And I know I need to do from like this E over, we will press that separately. Shifting my heat mat over just a little, I'll bring back in my heat press, and then we'll just kind of do just like this, because I don't want to get too much of these letters because they've already been pressed, right? So I want to kind of try to keep my heat mostly where I haven't pressed yet. If you get a little bit of overhang, like if your design's not that big and it's a little bit, it's not a huge deal, but I want to kind of focus on where we have not pressed yet. And then I'm just gonna kind of sneak a peek over here. It looks like it laid down well. Go ahead and take this mat out. We will just kind of set this, and let's bring in our top piece. This is gonna go something about like this. I don't have the design right in front of me, but I'm not too worried about it. I will just kind of eyeball it. These are attached together, so I know like the placement and the spacing is gonna be right. So at that point, it's kind of just a matter of where I wanna put them, you know? So just kind of eyeball it. Now this backer for this holographic is not sticky. The backer for the glitter iron-on is, this one's not. So I just have to kind of remind myself that I need to kind of hold it because it is not sticky. But I think that that placement looks nice. So I'm gonna go with that. And let's see, because I didn't notice that this wasn't sticky. Let's see if I can get my heat mat back under it. Perfect. Okay, and because this isn't quite as wide as the design itself, I think I might be able to press this all at once. It is all on my heat mat. So I'm just gonna bring back in my parchment paper just because I do have this white iron-on that I just pressed, right? So I don't want my heat directly on that. And then I'll just bring in my heat press, and let's see if we can kind of get this down all at once. So I'll probably do this for about 15 seconds, and then I'll just shift it over to the right a little, and I'll do it for the other 15 seconds. And like I said, right now, I think it is getting pretty much all of it, but just in case the little star on this side needs a little more, I'll kind of shift it a little. Iced coffee break. Okay, and that doesn't look like it's laid down yet, but it's still really, really hot. So let's kind of give it a second and see if it's more of a cool peel, because like I said, that white glitter really is, if you try to pull it up too easy, it just kind of will always come up. But if you literally give it like 10 more seconds, it lays down perfect. So sometimes just be aware of that, especially I notice with like glitter and specialties, it's like, if it says a cool peel, just give it the extra few seconds and it really does make a huge difference. So this is how it came out. Oh my gosh, I am in love. I cannot wait to wear this. Oh my goodness. My husband is gonna be like, where's my shirt? I can already hear him. But oh my gosh, I love how this came out. And you know what? I said in one of my previous videos that I was like nervous about using this holographic pink just because it's not something that I normally would go for, and I haven't used it yet, but oh my gosh, I am loving it. I think it's so pretty, and I think that this is the perfect project for it. What do you think? It's really, really pretty, and I really, really like the white and the pink on the dark gray shirt. Love. All right, I'm so glad that I snuck this in for myself. I think that I can go ahead and turn off my heat press, and let's do a couple of vinyl crafts, and then I think I have one paper craft. So just bringing in a couple things that I got from Target last night when we went. I got this cute little cup. It is in that same witch theme, and it just says wickedly cute. I thought it was so cute. It has a pink straw and super cute little like pink belt buckle and pink hearts. This was $3. So I have that. And then I also got the matching trick-or-treat bucket, and I just thought it was so cute. I love the little witch on it, and I love the pink, purple, and black theme, so I had to pick this up. And this was also $3, and I didn't even notice, which I think is the cutest part, is when the little kid is walking with it, it will put a little witch on the sidewalk. And oh my goodness, I just thought that was so cute. So I'm glad that I found these two things. So let's set the cup to the side for just a second. I don't know if my cup cradle will quite help me here, but it cannot hurt. This thing is amazing. It works for just about everything and I love it. So here I just have a couple of designs. I just cut these out on some black premium vinyl, nothing special, just a scrap piece that I had. And then using a scrap piece of transfer tape, I'm just gonna cut these out. And let's go ahead and trim this close to my A here. And then pulling my carrier sheet away from the transfer tape. I thought it would be cute just to put a little A here, and she has like her hand up. It's like she's waving, but I just thought it would be cute to put just a little A here and have it like she was holding the A. I just thought that would be so cute. So I'm just gonna kind of lay that down where I like it, just like that. And there we go. I think it's so cute. I love that it looks like she's holding it. How cute. And then for the cup, on this side, it has the wickedly cute. And then I was just thinking I will kind of do the opposite side. And then I'm just gonna bring in my little trinket tray here. I should have done it with the basket, but it will be just fine. I'm gonna grab a alcohol pad to clean the surface just a little bit to make sure that, because this is a little bit of a bigger design and a lot of vinyls going on the cup here, I kind of want to make sure that this is just really clean and I get it down really nicely. This is such a cute little cup and I would like her to use this, you know, at least for the whole month of October. So hopefully it will last that long, but preschoolers are very rough. So keeping that in mind, I don't expect this to last forever, but now I'm just gonna kind of lay this down, but I wanna be aware of this little black star here. I don't wanna put it anywhere where it's gonna make it hard to tell what my letter is. So I might move this just a little to the side. I'm gonna lay that just about there. So just kind of starting in the middle, I'm gonna kind of work my way out because this is curved. So carefully just kind of working my way out like this. And then I will just go around. Hopefully we don't get too many bubbles. Oh my goodness, look how darling that came out. Oh, I love it. And I love this little heart right in the middle of the A. How cute. That could not have came out any cuter, huh? Super cute. Bringing in my last little project here, I cut this little tag that I'm gonna put on her occasion bin. These are the pieces that came out of cutting it. My idea was to have it cut out like this, and then I was gonna kind of color it and make it really cute. Uh-oh. There it is. Oh my goodness. Oh, I thought I lost it. Think about that when it cut, I need somewhere to put the inside of my A to make it look like an A, right? So what I was thinking was I was gonna put a piece of pink cardstock just behind the A so that I could glue that little middle piece down. I was gonna use just a piece of pink cardstock, but I actually found this in my scrap bin, and I was thinking just with like the black, I thought that that might be cute. So I think that I'll do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and glue the little inside of my A down to this paper, and then I will just trim around the paper in just a second. I'm going to just kind of place this over the part that is mostly black there, just so I get a lot of contrast. And then I'm just gonna take my little inside piece here, pop it down, There we go. Just like that. I'm just gonna give that just a second to dry, and I will just kind of start trimming around this piece of paper. Now, do I want to keep some of the bats? That would be cute. So maybe like keep these two bats with the paper beneath them. What do you guys think? Let's cut it out and let's see what we think. So I'm just gonna kind of cut this. So this is kind of how my tag came out. Super cute, but that wasn't even my original idea. So my original idea was just to cut it out, not necessarily have anything behind it, but to color it, right? Oh, I'm gonna take that one out because that is super, super brown. So just bringing in some pinks and purples. This one I just know is out. These are some alcohol markers that I found on Amazon. This is V230, and let me tell you, I love them. They're great. So just starting with the fine tip side as opposed to the brush side, I'm just gonna kind of go around getting some of the scallops, namely on this side. And then I'm just gonna come in with my brush side here and just kind of lay down some color. I thought it would be super cute to have a little purple tag, but surprisingly, I don't have any purple paper or cardstock. Purple isn't typically a color I'm really use or drawn to, but I will say I do love it for Halloween. And I love this collection that Target came out with this year with the Halloween with the little purple witch. I am just in love with her. So I have definitely run in a purple theme this year. And I think it's gonna come out so cute. I can't wait to show you guys everything all together. I can't wait to see it myself, honestly. I wanted to bring in a little bit of pink. I don't know, I'm not really feeling a lot of these pinks for this. They're a little more, they're a little neon for what I'm going for here. I'm looking for more of a lighter pink, but I think that it will be just fine. And my daughter will love it. So I'm gonna set this here and let it dry. Let's put away some stuff and I will show you guys me getting the basket all ready. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and start getting this assembled a little here. So this is just the bin that I plan to use. I got it at Target. I believe it was $3. They put them out, I think, for like every season or just about every holiday. So this is a cute little rubber duck. She loves taking baths, and this is in the same colors of the witch. It's kind of in that same theme. So she will absolutely love that. Actually, let's go ahead and get our filler in the bottom so that way I can just kind of work from there, obviously, and this will fill a lot of the room. A great little optical illusion. So we'll go ahead and put her rubber ducky in, and then I have 3 of these little wind-up toys, also from Target. She absolutely loves these. She thinks they are the funniest thing, so I try to pick these up when they have different themed ones. They are $1 each, so like even cheaper than the dollar store at this point, you know, because as we know, everything at the dollar store is now $1.25. So like I said, she loves these, so I try to pick them up when I see different ones, or especially like themed ones. I always try to grab a few for her. We have a little skeleton guy, we have a little Frankenstein, and then a little pumpkin. We will put her 3 little monster guys. Super cute. Let's put her monster guys to the front actually, because I have some other things that need to go more towards the back. So her grandmother got her a couple pair of little Halloween socks. I will put her little Hey Boo shirt that we made today with our cute little ghost. let me move this so you guys can see. Like bringing back in our shirt we made, like look, it's so nice, it's so cute, and you can see that square has completely disappeared now that it's all cooled down. So I'm just gonna kind of fold this so you can read it. And then let's bring this back in, and I'm just gonna kind of try to put this over this side a little, maybe. Something like that. I don't know how we're gonna do it just yet, but anywho, so that will go there. I have this pack of 2 straws. It's just a little Boo, it says Boo. These were $1, also from Target. Obviously kids just love super cute straws in general, but these are also really cute to just kind of like display in the basket. And I think it just adds the cutest little touch. I'll probably only put one in the basket like to display, and then the other one I will just put in our drawer and she can use. Also going to bring in her witch cup that we made today for her with her initial on it. She is going to love her new cup. She loves getting new cups. Okay, I think that's better back there. And it's hard for me to get it on camera, you guys. I know this isn't super entertaining because you can't see it, but I promise I will try to post a picture of how I get it all set up. And I also will make sure that I post a picture on Instagram. So if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, follow me there. It will be a little easier for me to take photos of this one that's standing up. I don't even know how much of this you guys are gonna see because I know you can't see the basket. So I'll probably end up cutting a lot of this out, but just know that the struggle is real. I do these and the struggle is still real for me. Every time I do them, I always have the hardest time trying to figure out how to display everything and where everything should go. So my idea was to take this and wrap it and then tie it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that because I think that I have enough. I was gonna say, I think that my bin might be a little overfilled for that, but I think that it's gonna be okay. And mess with it forever and ever and ever because, you know, a bow is never quite right. But anywho, let's grab our sweet little tag here that we made. And I'm gonna try to get this through the hole in the tag. If not, I will cut it down the middle so it'll fit, but I think that I should be able to get it through. Maybe not. All right, so let's go ahead and cut it down the middle, and I'll just use half of the ribbon. Okay, and then I was just thinking about kind of attaching it, and this is wired ribbon, so I literally can just put it on the handle like this. Just see about how far down I want it to hang, and that looks pretty good to me. I think I'm gonna call that about done. I'm gonna try to kind of flip this over so you guys can see, and hopefully everything won't fall out, but if it does, that is okay. I will fix it, no problem. All right, guys, so here's our occasion bin. Actually, let's see if I can get the camera out a little. Okay, guys, so here it is. I will definitely have to play a little bit with how I place it and how everything is inside because you can't see a lot of the things, and I kind of want to make sure that it's a little easier to see. So I will definitely have to kind of play with my placement and how I can get everything in my basket, but I just think it came out so cute. I know this was a longer video. Thank you so much for watching me and crafting with me today. Well, guys, I can officially say I think that I am done with my Halloween crafting for the season. I had so much fun. I loved how everything came out for my home this year for Halloween, and also everything that I got for my daughter. I cannot wait until she gets home from school today to see it. She is going to love it. I think she's gonna be Mirabelle from Encanto this year. I'm super excited for Halloween. Like I said, I think that this will probably be my last Halloween video. I think that I am done crafting for Halloween and we will move into fall and Christmas next, which I cannot wait for. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.